student. Again, this is Professor Amulya Skalekar from Department of Computer Science, CMCS, Yavatmal. In today's session, we are going to discuss the last point in unit number 4 of distributed database system, and the title of unit number 4 is distributed file system. Dear student, in today's session, the topic that we are going to discuss is the trends in distributed file system, and the topic that we are again going to discuss here is the scalability along with the wide area network and the mobile users. Okay, so students, let's start with the discussion of the trends in distributed file system. Okay, so in general, we can say that as far as the scalability is concerned, a definite trend in distributed system is towards the larger as well as the larger systems. Again, the algorithm that works well for the system with 100 machines may work poorly for the system with the 1000 machine, and again it can't give you any desirable results if the number of machines are increased to the 10,000 and above. In general, a general way to deal with such kind of problems is to just divide the system into the smaller number of units and try to make each one relatively independent of each other. Again, the AFS approach of having one server per cluster scales much better than a single server. Again, even having the servers record all the opens may be acceptable under in such types of situations. Then after, we can say that the broadcast are the another problem area. If each machine issues one broadcast per second with a machine with a n machines, a total number of n broadcast per second appears on the given network. मतलब क्या हो गया कि अगर आप ब्रॉडकास्ट के हिसाब से इसको स्टडी करना चाहते हैं, देन अगेन इट कैन गिव यू द सीवियर और सीरियस काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. For example, if each machine issues one broadcast per second, and if we are having the n machines, a total n broadcasts are required so that it can be get executed over the network. Okay. Now, the resources and the algorithms should not be linear in the number of users. For example, having any server maintains a linear list of users for protection or other purpose is not the good idea. Okay. In general, the strict semantics like the Unix semantics get harder to implement as the system gets larger, or you can say bigger. Again, the weaker guarantees are much easier to implement over here. In a very large system, the concept of a single Unix like free file tree may have to be re-examined. Okay, so these are certain kinds of issues that you should have to deal with when you are having the different kinds of scalability issues in the distributed file system. Again, it is inevitable that as the system grows, the length of path names will also grow, adding more kind of burden, or you can say the overhead on overall system. Okay. Now, then after there is the another thing, that is the wide area network. The current work on the distributed system generally focuses on local area network based systems. In the future, many LAN-based distributed system will be interconnected to form the transparent distributed system covering the countries as well as the continents. For example, the French PTT is currently putting a small computer in every apartment, or you can say in the houses in the France. Although the initial goal over here is to eliminate the need or the necessity of the information operators and the telephone books, at the same point in time, someone is going to ask if it is possible to connect 10 millions or even more computers into the single transparent system. Again, although the French machines are well identical in most wide area networks, a large variety of equipment is generally encountered for such kind of systems. Okay. Now, this kind of diversity is again inevitable when multiple buyers with the different size budget and the goals are involved, and the purchasing is spread over many years in the era of rapid technological changes. Hence, the wide area distributed systems must be necessarily deal with the heterogeneity. Okay, again here also it is important is expected the change as well as in the application. Generally, most of the experimental distributed systems or the most of the experiments in the distributed system being built at the universities focuses on the programming in a Unix-like environment as the canonical applications. Again, initial data suggests that not all 50 million French citizens are going to list C programming as their primary activity. And again, we can say that as distributed systems are becoming more widespread, it is likely to see a shift to the electronic mail, then after the electronic banking, accessing the databases and recreational activities which will change the file uses and the access patterns as well as such kind of similar things. Okay, now, thereafter, there is another point that is the mobile users. So, portable computers are just the fastest growing segment of the computer businesses. Laptop computers, notebook computers, and the pocket computers can be found everywhere nowadays, and they are rapidly growing as the time progresses. Although computing during the driving is quite hard to just tackle, but computing while flying is not very difficult thing. Telephones are now common in airlines as we know, so we can fly the faxes and mobile modems be far behind. Hence, the conclusion is that a large fraction of time the user will be offline, disconnected from the file system. Then after, few current systems were designed for such kind of uses, although Satyanarayanans have reported some initial work in this kind of direction. Okay, now any solution is probably going to have to be based on the concept of caching. So while connected, the users will download to the portable those files expected to be needed later for their use. These are used while they are disconnected. Again, when the user reconnects, the files in the cache will have to be merged with those in the file tree. Since the disconnect can last for hours or even for the days, the problems of maintaining cache consistency can create the major issue for such kind of system. Another problem is that when the reconnection does occur, the user may be in the city far away from his home base. Now, in such kind of situation, placing a phone call to the home machine is one of the way to get the resynchronization. But the telephone bandwidth is again can be the problem. Now, beside in the truly distributed system, contacting the local file server should be enough solution. Okay, so डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड फाइल सिस्टम में किस तरीके से इस प्रकार के सिचुएशन को हैंडल किया जाता है वो आप देख सकते हैं. ठीक है. Now, then after the last point is the fault tolerance. So, the current computer system expect for every specialized ones like the air traffic control are not fault tolerant. When the computer goes down, the users are expected to accept this kind of situation. For example, if the television channel, then after the phone system or the electric power company goes down for half an hour, there are many unhappy people. तो जैसे अपने को पता है कि अगर पावर फेलियर हो गया या फिर टेलीविजन के चैनल्स लग नहीं रहे तो अपन कितना अनईजी फील करते हैं तो इस टाइप की सिचुएशन फॉल्ट टॉलरेंस में हैंडल करनी पड़ेगी. Okay, again as far as the distributed systems become more and more widespread, the demand for system that essentially never fail will definitely grows. Obviously, such system will need considerable redundancy in hardware and communication infrastructure, but they will also need it in the software as well as especially in terms of the data segments. Here, the file replication, often an afterthought in the current distributed system, will become an essential requirement for the future perspectives. Okay. Again, the system will also have to be designed that manages the function when only partial data is available, and since insisting all the data should be available all the time does not lead to the fault tolerance. Again, dear students, downtimes that are now considerable accepted will be increasingly unacceptable as the computer spread to the non-specialist. So these are some of the issues as far as the fault tolerance is concerned. Okay, so dear students, these are the various points that we have discussed as far as the trends in distributed file system is concerned. Okay, thank you.